feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Fields. Pass complete to Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah. But still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Here's Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Play action. It's Fields. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I see this.
Eberflus clearly in disagreement with that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. So for Matt Eberflus, a challenge well spent. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Back to throw. McDermott. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On second down, Mobley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, McDermott, man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he is going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They'll run on first down. Mobley, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. McDermott firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. McDermott, and that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McDermott. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
St. Brown has it near the sideline.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll...
Some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's Williams.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I noticed you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game. It's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Fourth down, and the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Throwing to start the drive. McDermott finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McDermott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw on 2nd down, McDermott. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again.
He finds his man. It's Robinson.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. McDermott. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And this was about as close to a shutout as you could get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, somewhat satisfied as well, because you know how hard it is to keep people from scoring in this league. And the idea that you just gave up 3, yeah, your coaches will get on you. They'll say, we should have the shutout. But they also will be pretty satisfied with that type of a performance.
So for Chicago, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.